Owie. Why did I do that? I was oh well. Here I am. I'm alive. I have no idea where that song comes from. I don't know what that song. I don't know what it's in or anything like that. It's like, say it with me. I'm alive. Oh well. I'm here early, like really early. Early for me. Yep, there's blood. I'm bleeding. I had a teeny spot on my chin, and basically I poked it just now, and it was like, yep. And now it's bleeding, which is great. My face is bleeding. I'm gonna trim my beard when next time I have a shower, because it's always this side that decides to stick up. My beard hair is the same length all the way around, but it's always this side. Why is it this side? Not this side, this side. Anyway, I'm going to wait for somebody to come into the chat room, and then basically I'm going to reveal my haul of goodies, because I've got some great stuff, great art supplies and stuff. I have had a rather shitty day. I basically, literally, in some cases. So I was not expecting to be here, but essentially, this morning a bunch of bullshit happened to me, which is great. It's always great, isn't it? It's great. Yeah. Basically, Damon wasn't feeling that great, and he was going to be super busy with work. Also, so yeah, that's a sad thing. So I didn't go to Patches. Now, as to order the food that gets delivered to the house and stuff, they have cancelled their Asda delivery service, the food delivery service. So basically, we've had no food. Yeah. We've had no foods delivered to us. That is, we basically have had foods, but we've basically been getting saying basically way too much. I hate that. I keep basically all the basically time. Basically. It's terrible. It's not like it's an easy word to say as well. Basically, it's terrible. Terrible. Okay. I'm getting over it. I am. I've had a bit of a random shock. Oh god. There's another one. I just caught another one. I normally don't get spots up here. I normally just get a spot here every now and again. Jesus. Awesome. Owie and awesome. But yeah. So lack of food and stuff means that we had to go out and get some food. And I was a bit worried actually, because I thought I was going to have to take the car and everything and basically get the food. But that didn't happen. David did come with me and stuff, but essentially he was just getting the bare minimums and stuff, and I was running around the store, putting things in the carts and stuff, for just extra stuff that we need and everything. But the thing that I noticed is that our local Tesco's actually has a stationery department, and not a bad one. It's actually a really nicely stocked one. So that's awesome. Seriously, nobody's going to be in the chat. I'm not going to reveal it until somebody's in the chat, and I can't do anything. I guess I could do my art still. Am I just too early? Is that the case? Yes. God damn it. Okay. Let me get this right. Oh, there was a bunch of other reasons. I basically had a ton of work to do because of the day that I spent in London. I was actually supposed to be working, and I didn't work, so there was that. The time I had actually afterwards, I keep. It's so distracting. It's so distracting when I'm actually trying to like tell people stuff, and I want people to be in the chat room. It's really distracting when I'm just looking at the view count on both my dashboard and on the live feed on the playback, and it's really, oh god, I'm shutting up about that. I'm gonna just stop talking about that. It does not exist for me right now. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put my pens, my coloring pens, right there. Now I can't see it. Oh, actually, I can see it. Oh, forget it. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, funny, and embarrassing. All this. Anyway, what did I do? I basically Saban's here, so it's lying to me. It says that I've got nobody watching. Oh no, it says 2 now on both things, so that's cool. So yeah, I basically did a bunch of work. I'm saying basically again. Jesus, so much basically. God. Oh. Yeah. That's bad. Yeah, I did a bunch of work. I finished off the background for Jeffrey's bear piece, which is pretty good. So that was something, I guess. Yeah, that's basically it. Damn it, I said basically again. But I say here, he says, "Hi, yeah, Tubbs, howdy, dude." He says, "So, who are the drawings? So, how are the drawings?" Pretty good. I will get to that in a minute. But first of all, I've got new stuff. I got new stuff because I went to Tesco today. Everyone in the UK that will know what Tesco is. I don't know how popular they are outside of the UK, but essentially Tesco is a supermarket, a big one, a big supermarket. I went to Tesco today because we run out of food. We normally get our food delivered to us and stuff because we live in the middle of nowhere. And Tesco's usually too expensive, so we get it delivered from Asda. Because at the moment, Lidl's and Aldi and all the other supermarket chains don't have a home delivery service. And neither does Iceland. Does Iceland do it? So, but yeah. Anyway, while I was in Tesco's, I found some arty stuff. I found the stationery section. And it's quite funny because basically, damn it, try not to say basically so much. Damn it. But yeah, you know, I've got these pens, and these are kind of like professional, like they're coloring pens, but they're not coloring pens. They're felt tip, basically. Jesus. I nearly said it again. I'm trying not to say the word basically. They are felt tip art pens, coloring art pens. And as we know from the last time, and they're really, really fancy. They're quite nice. They're all different colors, obviously. But they come in these little packs, which is really nice because you can stand the pack up on something and pick the colors you want and everything, which would be nice if I actually had a proper desk that I could actually do this on, but I don't. I am still thinking about putting that desk extension in here, but I don't know how that was going to react. It's just an extra workspace. It should be nicer. I don't know. Say we went to Morrison's, but not that many people were there. Well, tons of people were out Tesco's, but that's basically that's because it's the only large supermarket in Ramsey, which is the town that's connected to. Well, that's over there a bit from my village. So yeah, we can see Ramsey from our house because it's so flat here. It's only like 3 miles away. So yeah. Anyway, I got these pens. maybe from the same Tesco, I don't know. But these are proper like art pens and everything, and they were not cheap. But these are the felt pens. But no, I got a whole bag of goodies in here. So this is kind of cool. So first of all, I didn't think they had these. I didn't think they had these at all. You have to understand that it's not a huge Tesco. This is like one up from the Tesco's local, you know. Oh damn it! Now I've got eye gunk. That's great. But no, I found these gel and ball pens. Like what? They're the ballpoint pens and they're the gel pens. I found these, and like they're all different colors. And they're ballpoint pens and they're gel pens, so it's pretty cool. But basically these are, I said it again. It's supposed to get worse tonight, Tubbs. Keep on. I'm gonna try, but you know, it's not that big a deal to me if I basically am too cold or anything. But no, I'm just gonna get rid of the annoying plastic that's on these. Huh. And I'll just stick it to my desk and see what happens. It normally just falls off. But there we go. But no, these are all different colors, and I'm just amazed that these are ballpoint pens and gel pens, and they were basically gel pens. Basically, oh fuck! I keep saying it. Damn it! Gel pens are essentially, there we go, essentially ballpoint pens, but they use a different kind of ink, a gel ink, if you will. Wait on Savin. You've got more options than that, as you will see in a minute. I'm just going to get rid of this annoying piece of plastic. Or not. You know what? That's staying in there. That's staying in there. But no, these will hopefully help with the whole fiasco of the felt pen situation. But this isn't the best part. I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff. Because I found the same brand and everything, and these are ballpoint pens. These are basically these, but this brand, and in the same box and everything. Made in Germany. Huh. Let me just demonstrate how awesome these are. Is the pack smaller? Oh, the pack's slightly smaller. Weird. They're the same size though. But no, these are great. Same box, same foldy box and everything. But they're the same. They're the exact same pens, but they're ballpoint. They're not felt. So that's so cool. So these are higher quality than those ones. Those ones I'm still going to use, but and these ones I'm probably just not going to use as much, I guess. Maybe for just the paid commissions and everything. But you do get more colors in this one, because you get purple in this one. You don't get purple in this one. I don't know why, but these are the exact same colors that I got. They're the exact same colors. That's why I got these. So that's so cool. Oh yeah, how's Dean? Dean's okay, I think. Still a bit he's still worrying about like his future and all that stuff. I'm not gonna get into that too much because you know it's private, confidential stuff, you know. Ooh, that's hard, Tubbs. Do a color test to see if they're good or drop like on a paper. I will get to that, but also I've got these. Now, do you notice the resemblance? They're the same brand, but these are pencils. And again, they're the proper professional pencils. They're the proper ones. They've even got a plastic protector inside them so they don't break or anything. But yeah, same thing. Although I actually hurt my thumb on this one. It's the same. It's the same kind of design, same colors. Very nice pencils. Very, very nice pencils. Professional coloring pencils. In fact, I think there's more colors here because there's 12. So I've got a kind of like an egg yellow, an eggy yellow. I've got a bright orange. But I think after that, they are all the same. I think after the brighter orange and the eggy yellow, they are literally all the same. But I don't know, because the whole reason why I don't normally get colored pencils is because, or coloring utensils at all, is because I'm partially colorblind. So, yeah. But no, these colors, most of these, I think I'm able to see pretty clearly. And I do like that it shows you all the colors on the top. So that's awesome. My back. There I am. Tubbs, what colors can't you see? Apparently, can you hear me? Am I okay? Am I here? Am I back here? My previews basically just says that it keeps loading. Right, there I am. And I'm delayed. Here we go. Can you see me? I can see me. Okay. I'm back. Hello. Can you hear and see me okay? Sable. Hello. You there? Am I all alone again? Yep, I'm all alone again. I'll refresh the window just to make sure that it's showing me the right statistics and all that stuff. Oh, yeah, we can see you, but not the screen. Well, there you are. Okay, so I'm back. That's great. Right. Yeah. I basically. What did I last show you? Was it the pencils? I'm pretty sure it was pencils. Hey, Saban. Refresh your stream if you think that it's on a bit of a delay or anything. Anyway. Yeah, I think it was the pencils. Right. And everyone's gone again. Right, I think it was the pencils. Right. Yeah. The next thing I found, and this is awesome. If you're still there. Just one mustache while nobody's looking. There we go. Howdy. Is these twice the amount that I normally have of colors and everything. But yeah, I want what colors can't you see? I can't see. It's a green and red kind of color blindness. However, it's red and green color blindness. However, I can see red and I can see a lot of greens. I literally can't see certain shades of green and the color pink, the pink side of whatever makes colors pink. I can't see that. So yeah, I've been told that it's like a pale red. So, but yeah, it's basically, yeah, I can't see anything that's pink. So if the singer was here, if Pink, the singer Pink, if she was here, she would have complete tactical advantage over me because I will not be able to see her. She would be invisible to me. So yeah. Anyway, I got all of these. Now these are really good. These are felt pens, but they're fine liners. Really, really fine felt pens. They have a tiny nib, a 0.3 millimeter nib on them, on the end. So there's the picture. They're really nice. But these are really nice. They're basically felt pens, but there's a lot more of them, obviously. But yeah, all the colors again, but extras. For example, I have this one, this one, this one. I don't have that 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 one. I've got this one, this one. Oh no, I don't have that one. I have this one. This one. And then I have this one. This one. Is that orange? This one. This one. No, I don't have that one. No, I do have this one. Oh, damn it. And this one. So I've got some extra colors. So that's really good. But I can't see this color. I think it's just the tips. I can't see this one. I think all the rest are okay. I think this is meant to be grey. This looks grey to me. This just looks grey. But it's over here in the colourful spectrum area, so can't see this. Whatever this colour is, can't see it. So this is basically useless to me. I do have the colours in here, in all the other ones also that I can't see. So yeah, they're probably the same shade or whatever that this colour is. So yeah. But no, it's literally because of the color blindness is the reason why I don't usually do colored sketches, colored drawings. But no, I just love these pens. Really good, the fine liners. These will be great in doing the details of like textures and stuff like that of the of like furry critters and all that stuff. Oh, that's magenta tubs. It's a rose color that they would normally. Magenta. I don't know how to spell it. That's why. It's okay. Is it magenta? So okay. Well, apparently I can't see magenta. I use the regular. Yeah. It says dry safe in all the different languages on the back of here. But no, I got this, and then just for the hell of it, oh, that's not going to stay there. That's going to fall off, I bet. Oh, well. Just for the hell of it, I saw this and I thought this was so cute. It's a tiny pad, and it's not just a tiny pad, it's a really tiny pad. It's an A7 pad, a piece of paper pad. So this is great. This is really great. I love this little thing. I can literally put it in my pocket. And it just, yeah. I could put my other pad. It's the same design. I chose this color as well. It's literally made by the same people. It's the same design. It's the same kind of material. But yeah, this is an A6, so it's half the size of I mean it's twice the size of an A7, and that's how the number system goes for paper. But yeah, it's so cool. Just a dinky tiny little pad. Oh, a cute pad. Oh, you can take it with you. Yeah, I normally have this one in my pocket anyway, but it's just that, like this one, the fact that this can be in my pocket too all the time is great. It is lined. They are all lined, but it's literally just for quickly writing or drawing something. And as you can see, it's just so tiny. It's just so cute. As you can see, I have already done a quick test of all of the different kind of pens. And the gel pens work actually surprisingly very nicely. But I'm going to do another test very quickly. So, do you have any? Do you have a particular favorite color? I have it all in an Asda bag because we have tons of Asda bags. But yeah, do you have a particular favorite color? I can quickly just try them all out again. Do a bigger comparison. Because we literally have all the colors. We literally have all the colors. Well, not all of the colors, but we have enough of a color basis to basically play around with. So yeah. But this is just so nice. And green. That's mainly it. Be orange would do. My favorite color is orange. I like orange, but green it is. I need to find a green because there's a couple of greens in this one that basically aren't in the other ones because yeah, that's how that works. So do I have a bright green or a dark green? I'm going to go for the dark green because I picked a light blue. Is that the same green? I think that's the same green. It looks like the same green. So yeah. So I'm gonna do the color test. Where do I put the pen? Oh, I've just put it here. I just know it's going to fall over if I try to put it back on the stack again. But no, you can see that it's they're very nicely pointed pens with the very fine tip. Super awesome for writing and for doing any detail in felt. It's still felt, but it's in, yeah. And remember, this paper doesn't match the paper that I actually sketch on, so I'm going to have to try it on that too. But just to emphasize the colors, the different colors. Now this is the fine liner. So this will get all the good, nice, tiny details that I need. And it's still the same kind of ink and the same kind of thing. It feels a bit rattly, but I'm okay with that. So yeah. And I'll put that back. So how have you been, dude, while I'm doing this? How have you been? What have you been up to? How are you handling the Arctic storm that we've got? You know what? I'm going to try the ballpoint pen next. And that's the green for the ballpoint pen. I'm looking for how well they match. The blue, the same blue, seems to match all the different ones. It's just different lightnesses. And you got these are from the cheap ones. The ones on this side, that's the cheap one, and these are from the professional ones. So yeah. I'm at the bottom. I'm doing this. Wow. That basically is a that basically is like a felt pen. That's how well it came out. Oh, I need to write down. That's basically a ballpoint pen. I'm still struggling with my knee for some reason. For no reason, it really hurts. It might be the cold. It depends. So there's that. I'm just going to get a baseline on these pens and select the green from this one. It's like a dark green, dark glassy green. Yeah, it's probably the cold and just the inactivity and stuff. So that's the felt. So Tubbs, I've been searching more alchemy, and I found more information. Alchemy? What the hell? That's so random. Alchemy. Right, and now the pencils. There's the pencil. I like that they basically have got the option to basically use. You can put your name on these and customize these and everything. So there we go. We've got all of them tested. It just occurred to me, how did these go in pencil sharpeners and stuff? They've been sanded down. I'm sure I'll find out. I'm sure there's a way. What kind of alchemy? Right, now the green in here should be completely different. There is a dark green, but this is the cheapy pens, so I don't expect it to yeah, but this is the gel pens. Ugh. So there's that one, and I have to dig into the packet. For oh wow, okay. So this is way lighter than the other colors. But this is just the regular ballpoint. Right, so there we go. We have an example of all of them, and I can do this as a reference. So yeah, alchemy is what used in the old days where they tried to turn gold into lead. People today are still finding its real purpose. Yeah, its real purpose was to try to turn lead into gold. That is its true purpose. And by the way, it's impossible unless you have kind of a fusion reactor. You know, you can do it. It's just you need a fusion reactor. But yeah, no, these are pretty good still. I will say that the gel pens are better than the ball pens. These gel pens are better. Let me just show you the examples. So, oh, focus camera. Be good. Be good. So that's the ballpoint pen. As you can see, it's a lot lighter than the other ones. And that's the gel pen. So that's better, I guess. That's pencil. Then we've got the felts just below that. That's the regular felts that I got. You see the ballpoint pen, the fancy ballpoint pens? They are basically worse than the felts. That's weird. I thought they would be completely different, but yeah. But the fine liner is the winner of the basically the detailing with the like I'm going to use those for the details, for a lot of the detailing. That is so nice, so fine, you know, and yet a consistent color throughout. I've even got that on the example above for the blue, for the lighter colors. So yeah, very good to have that in the front of this little notebook to remind me in case like anybody had in case basically anybody had like it's good for an example anyway, just so I know what I'm doing. The pencils are a lot lighter, but they're a lot more controllable, and of course you can do shading with a pencil. Oh come on, you can do shading with a pencil, and that's what I tried to do with all of them, but it just didn't turn out so well, except for the fine liner. The fine liner, it does kind of get lighter, so that's pretty cool. I like your handwriting, Tubbs. Well, this is my without glasses handwriting. I've lost my glasses. I honestly don't know where they are. They aren't in my freaking bag, and I'm convinced they're in the house somewhere. But no, this is the teeny pad. Look at the teeny pad. I'm still amazed at the little teeny pad. It's so tiny and cute. I did find it a little bit lazy that they've attached this rubber band thing on here by basically having these kind of binders, these crappy little binder things that you normally find in on like extra textbooks and stuff. But I mean, the fact that it's even on here is still amazing to me anyway, because it's just such a neat idea to keep it flat and keep it folded in my pocket. And they've got divots on them, so it doesn't actually open up and everything. So such a simple idea. The elastic will eventually wear out on this, but you know, until it does, it's still pretty cool. I love it. And it was only £1. This was £1. I think that's a bit expensive, to be honest, but it's still pretty good. And yes, it is made of the same semi-transparent material, you know, just an opaque material. So yeah, I do have actually really nice handwriting. I'm actually not, you know, I don't mind boasting about that at all. I have actually pretty good handwriting. So yeah, tiny pad, and then a slightly smaller pad, and then the actual jotting pad. So that's pretty cool. I like that I've got an A5, an A6, and an A7 pad all on top of each other right now on over there. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm super happy with my new purchases. I think they're really cool. I'm really happy with all of them. But the thing is that, hi Eddie, oh damn it, I did it again. But the thing is that now I'm going to test them on the actual paper, so to see which ones are safe and which aren't safe. I'm not going to do it on anybody's artwork. I'm literally going to do it on the top margin of the page. This is Dean's picture. I still haven't put in the details of his face and stuff, but I will be doing that after I've tested out these pens on this piece of paper. But yeah, I'm not testing it out on his artwork. I just want to make sure that we're clear here. You see, there's his artwork, but there's a little perforated edge. You can just see it in the corner of the screen, just there, where the lighting changes. And that's the margin. And I'm going to poke at the margin with the pens just to see how much of the ink they drink up and which pens I can actually use on this paper, which hopefully is going to be almost all of them. So yeah, first we're going to go with the cheap set. So what color should we try? Should we try orange? It's my favorite color. I'm going to go for orange, because it's both a bright color and it can be a dark color. So yeah, so using the gel pens, they work actually surprisingly well. This particular orange is also semi-fluorescent, so that's quite nice. It's really bright. That gets a good check from me. Actually, that's something I should do, isn't it? I should actually, on my little dinky pad, write down which ones are safe to use. So we've got the gel. I'm going to put a. I'm just gonna do a tick across. You can tell this is gel. It takes a little while to dry. It doesn't smear though. It doesn't smear. That's pretty good. So the gel one is a good one. How about the ballpoint version? The ballpoint version is probably going to be okay, but let's just test anyway. ballpoint version. It's actually not working. I would lick it, but you shouldn't actually lick ballpoint pens. Because not only does it taste awful, but you actually wipe off a bit of the coating that's on them. They have kind of like a little tiny like a resin plastic coating. But no, this one doesn't seem to be working. Huh. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Run it along your finger. If your ballpoint pen doesn't actually work, run it along your finger. Just gently roll it along your thumb like that. And if it leaves a mark and stuff, then basically it's working. But that's going to clean out and reposition. It looks like it's okay. It does screw with the paper though. Jesus. Yeah, that's going to clean out the ballpoint pen itself. And basically give you no, my yellow's gone into the hole. My yellow gel pen has gone into the hole. I'm gonna have to find a different like thing to keep these in. I need to buy a new suitcase, a pencil case. Jesus, I'm using that a lot. I'm saying Jesus a lot. What's a fjord? A Norwegian car, really? No. Is that you just? I don't know. I don't know if you're making fun of Norwegians or if you're making fun of, you know, the way that they talk, or if you're making fun of like just that the words are similar. I don't know. Either way, that's terrible. I can't actually get. I can't actually get the stupid plastic to. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get a new pencil case for this, for all these pens. You can tell which ones are gel and which ones are not gel, because the gel ones, they have a protective nib over the top to stop the actual pens from drying out, whereas the ballpoints, they don't have that. You see, to stop the gel from actually leaking. We basically know the pencil's going to be okay on this pad, so I'm not even going to do that. To play on words, that's how jokes work. I know, but yeah. Eddie, you're funny. We know the pencil's going to work. Oh, it's a really nice orange. It's a really burnt orange. There's also a nice lighter orange as well in here because it's one of the extra colors. It seems to be just a couple of extra yellows. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Then we've got the felt, and I'm not even going to touch this on there because we already know that felt pens on here is a bad idea. So I'm just going to put an X. I meant a funny word that you said, Tubbs. What did I say? Ah. Ah. So next we have the ballpoint. These guys, the ballpoint ones. Ballpoint. Let's see if it works right away. No, the pad drinks it. The pad drinks it right up. It is literally no better than the felts. That's a shame. But it does mean that I can still use these. Can use these and not the felts on the printed out version, the printed out paper. Although I might use the felt because it's just a little bit better control, I think. You know. Ugh. Big packs. So which orange do I use from here? I think there's only, yeah, there's this one. These are my main go-to pens. I think these are the ones. These are the guys. We've got the fine liner. So hopefully these are going to work. But if they don't, I'm not that fussed. Nope. It drinks up faster, if anything. Not as bad, but I still get jagged edges from the way that the actual paper drinks the ink. So that's going to be a no as well. That's a shame. That is a shame, but very nice pens. I love these things. I'm so glad I've got all the different colors. What artist influence you? Picasso, Rembrandt, Turner? I think that they've all had interesting lives. Not so much Rembrandt. He was a bit of a shit. His art was okay, you know. Turner and Monet was quite good. Monet was actually really good. I don't think any of them influenced me, you know. I don't like look at them and basically think to myself, you know, classic artists, that is. I don't really look at them and think to myself, you know, I want to draw something like that. I want to be an artist like that guy. I don't ever think that. Da Vinci was quite good. Da Vinci was excellent. You know, I would say that Da Vinci would be like my favorite artist, even if he was slightly crazy. But he didn't seem to be like super, you know, he just seemed to be mental. He didn't seem to be like genocidal and he didn't seem to be mean mental, you know. Simon says, I don't think he was inspired. I think he just likes to draw. That is true. Yeah, there's nobody that inspired or influenced me to draw. I basically just started drawing when I was little. I don't know when it started, in fact. It just happened. Anyway, we have now tried all of the pens on this paper, and I've got a baseline of what I can use and can't use. So that's pretty good. We've made some interesting progress. And I found that I can use the ballpoints, the cheapy ballpoint pens, the gel pens. They seem to work and not try to take over the entire image like Jesus. The cheapy ballpoints, yeah, I already said that. The cheapy, the expensive pencils, work. However, the things that actually have the expensive things, these things that basically have reservoirs in, you know, basically they've actually got ink reservoirs in them and stuff. They cannot be used on this pad because the transfer is just too efficient, you know. The paper really wants the color, and it will do whatever it can to get the color out of the pen. So it will basically, no matter if I just touch it, all of the fibers will drink up the pen. So I can't use any of that on this paper. However, like I said, we have ways around this. And one of the ways is by basically, basically again, Jesus, is by damn it, I'm trying to rewrite my script in my brain. One of the ways is by simply, there we go, is by simply scanning in the thing that I want to do on the computer, or drawing it on nicer paper immediately, and then essentially printing it off, and then I can actually use all of these pens on the less textured paper, because on this paper it seems to work quite well. You know, I get the clearer lines. Transfer is very nice. Everything's very clear. You know, but it's just that literally the only difference is that this paper is very smooth. It's not textured. Whereas, and it's also very thin. Like, I don't know how much of this has bled onto the next page. None of it. It's all pretty good, which is great. Whereas this paper is thicker and it's more expensive, and it's art paper. It's proper sketch pad paper. So yeah, that's pretty good. But no, art supplies. I've got lots of art supplies now. I'm super happy. I'm going to draw something, you know. Saban, I did want to know a couple of things about your picture. Your picture hasn't been done yet because I've been working on everybody else's, and you haven't been here for a little while and stuff. I probably already told you about this, but essentially, I would love you to describe if you want just a face picture, just or a full body picture. If you want like you to be in a specific pose, what kind of body type do you want your character to have, or do you want it to be literally a merging of that particular animal, a German Shepherd, and yourself from that picture? Because again, I can do that, but just the more detail the better, you know. So yeah, that's why I wanted to ask you, Saban. Yeah. So if you could just drop me a message on like Twitter or anything, just describing what you'd like exactly, and then we can discuss finishes later. Although if you have already got a finish in mind, specific pen type and all that stuff, then by all means also add that in the description that you want to give me, and yeah, I can do your picture too. Because your picture is on my list still. I still haven't. I've got it on my list, but on my art list, on my things to do list, my art to do list. I actually have you, but I need, you know, I just need. It says details needed on it, so yeah. Oh God, that's going to be hard. Saban, you've got plenty of time to think about it. I've still got to do all of these things as well. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I think Eddie ran away. But that's okay. Look, it's stuck on my thumb. I'm levitating the pad. Ooh, creepy. Oh. It was underneath my thumb. I had my thumb underneath the band. It's like levitating. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what I have to do, but I think I will get on with doing the actual line out for this. But yeah, do you want to see Jeffrey's picture? I've finished that one today. I've done the background for it and everything today. I've got to put all these away because can't use any of these. At least not now. Definitely can't use those. And can't use, well, I can use the pencils, but I'm not going to just yet. Oh, I need the, this does mean I need to do, I've made more work for myself. Why do I do this to myself? Was that a year to Jeffrey's picture? Yeah. I'll show you Jeffrey's one, and then I'll get back to Dean and actually do Dean. I've got to find it now. What's the problem? Oh, would you look at that? It's right here. Ah, there's Jeffrey. So there he is. I've done him and all of his berry glory. I've just added a little bit of the background. He's leaning on his porch, out on his porch, just leaning on the bench. I should have added a shadow there, to be honest, but yeah. But yeah, I've got the close up of his face, and I also did all the shading on the body and the background. I just added, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. But yeah, I know I've got a lot to think about. But what do I want on the picture? I'll think about it. Yeah, exactly. If you know, you don't really have you know, you don't have to be super descriptive. If you literally want me to just basically copy that picture, but you know, as you as a dog, then I'll do that. That's it. You know, that's all you have to say. If you have any ideas though about what you would like for the finish, you know, whether you'd like it to be just felt pen, sorry, just ballpoint pen, the black ballpoint pen, which I've got a very nice one here. Then I will do that immediately. You know, it is no problem at all. Because yeah, I'm thinking about using the colored pencils for Dean's picture, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Or I could write what I want, and then that's fine. Yeah, I've given you the options, dude. It's totally fine. You have lots of options and plenty of time. It's all good. So, what exactly do you learn in alchemy? Exactly, you know, because literally, I know that there's like there's kind of a there's the New Age alchemists, and then there's the which has nothing to do with the original alchemy. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not. Or there's literally just the people that study alchemy that are around. You know, the people that study what alchemy was good for and what it was used for, and the other aspects of alchemy and stuff, which was essentially what they studied before science existed. Yeah, before science existed, there was like alchemists, and essentially it was the study of the supernatural, and alchemistry was the transformation of lead into gold. You know, alchemistry was that. Alchemy is the overall science of looking into the supernatural. And I'm back. What's happening, guys? And everyone's gone. That's uncool, guys. Uncool. There it is. I basically went off on alchemy and like yeah, apparently apparently my computer's a bit too new agey. Didn't give a shit. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just adding the Dean to the picture at the top of the page, making sure I don't smudge anything, which is good. Just doing a big nose, big bear nose, because bears have big noses. So, you don't really know what you're studying. I mean, are you studying it or are you part of a group? They have like Wiccan groups and all that stuff. Talk to me. I need a better pencil. I think I might sharpen this. It is time. It's been a while. Just getting no thickness from it at all. Typical. Go to the glasses. They don't teach it at school, which I highly agree. Also, I need someone to explain it to me in person. What happened to me? It's a bit hard to explain. It's a dead it's a dead pseudoscience. And I've got a bit of ink in the eye there. Good. Yeah, like I said, it's a bit hard to explain. It is a dead pseudoscience. I know they don't teach it at school, and yeah, they shouldn't. You're right. Go away, piece of annoying tiny bit of rubber. Yes, I know that. I know it's old. Wait, what? What? It's an old pseudoscience. You know, it's a pseudoscience. You know, proven to be not really a real science. Kind of scientifically proven, if you really think about it. But I'm not going to go into it. I'm not. I'm trying to make Dean not so chunky faced, and it's really hard because he picked a bear. It would have been easier if he didn't pick a bear, but nope. He was like, I want to be a bear. Yeah, basically, it's not scientifically valid. Alchemy is not scientifically valid. There's a piece of like paper here that failed to merge in the process or something. It's so weird. How high up is his ear? It's above his eye, so. I'm trying to think of all the other ones, you know, all the other pseudosciences. There is a lot. Like, wow. It's like, is it xenocryptology or something like that? I can't remember what it is, but it's the hunt for like animals. It's the hunt for like for crazy, either not real or extinct animals and stuff. I haven't seen Dean like his full body. I wonder what he looks like. Well, imagine this basically this guy, but without the slightly bigger belly. It's basically it. These are the right proportions and everything. So, but you've seen his face and stuff, right? I've shown you a face picture. Well, I've shown everyone a face picture. Sorry, Dean. Right, he wanted bear paws, and bear paws are not the same as regular feet, so they're a lot shorter. They're a lot shorter than us, our feet, you know, proportionately. So just shorten those. I need to ask him if he's been to like a beach or something, because it feels like he's in beach attire for some reason. You know, kind of like he's in the tropics or something. But yeah, I've basically done his picture. Okay, but like in person, that does look like him close enough? I know what his face looks like, but not his body really. Well, that's like it for everybody. Everybody's a little bit different. How do I describe it? You know, he basically is. He's got nice. You know, he's quite muscly and stuff. It's a little bit hard to explain. I don't know if I should actually be talking about this with somebody your age. You know, but he basically looks like that. That's pretty much it. There is nothing to it. That is pretty much it. I do kind of want his opinion on something before I actually start drawing. Because I want to know exactly if he's okay with this very simplified version of his face. It's kind of a cross between the two, between that face and this face. But yeah. It's very quiet tonight. Yeah. Just not talking. I'm sorry. Right, what I can do though is I can actually do the inking for this one. Should I use my pen? Oh. So Tubbs, what plans are you doing next week? Next week I am going to go to the buffet, hopefully on Thursday, with my buddy Patch, hopefully. But I'm not entirely sure yet if that's an actual set plan yet, because I need to ask my partner what he's doing. But yeah, I'm basically just working. See, nothing exciting. Literally just working. Right, I've added the face and I've done the background. I've basically added all the features. The background is just a reference for the colored pencils. I'm going to be doing a. I'm going to be doing basically some trying out stuff with the colored pencils. What was that? Was that a message? I got a text message. It's just my mum. She claimed to have rung the house, but my phone didn't go off. So yeah, I'm going swimming this weekend. Would you mind joining me? I don't really mind. No. This weekend, well, it's just I don't have any money to actually go anywhere this weekend, so probably not going to happen. Also, going swimming with somebody that's underage is kind of, no, I'm meeting you up or anything. It's just that in a location where I don't think there's going to be an armed SWAT team involved. Yeah. But Dean, I have no problem sorry. I have no problem meeting you. It's just that like a location where basically I think I could be comfortable talking to somebody that's significantly younger than I am and stuff about stuff, Ooh, where are the yawning? Crazy. I'm just trying to think of what am I going to do next. What am I going to do next? But I enjoy swimming. Like, I really wish I could go. I don't have any money. That's the problem. So yeah, I do have money, but I basically spent it on this. And I've got like no money until next month. Well, to the end of this month. This new month. So yeah, I've got barely enough to basically go to the swimming pool. Not the swimming pool. Go to the buffet. So yeah. I don't know what to do. This is really bugging me. I don't know what to do next. It's a little bit confusing. Oh, I did find something else at Tesco. Just randomly Tesco thing. Mango Coke. What is this? Definitely when you're a bit older. Like, we can meet practically anywhere when you're a bit older. But like But well, Saber, do you understand the situation? You know, don't you think it's a little bit strange that a 30-year-old is basically going swimming with a not 30-year-old? I don't know exactly how old you are again. I'm sorry. It's just so. I know it's not 18 is the problem, you know. Somebody under the age of 18 going swimming with a 30-year-old. You know, you can see how it sounds not so awesome, you know. And yeah, normally I would be like, you know, society rules, you know, taboos, all this bullshit. But in my personal opinion, I don't think it's a good idea. You know, I actually don't think it's a good idea. So yeah, like I'm not worried about what I would do around you and things like that. It's more the case of like I'm extremely uncomfortable talking about anything sexual around you and stuff. And because I'm not your personal counselor and stuff, I'm just a guy that you can talk about this stuff with, but you really kind of, you know, I'm trying to explain it in a way that's not going to piss you off, is the thing. You know, because personally, I would love to hang out with you and, you know, and like get a burger and talk about just bullshit and stuff. But anything deeper than that, and other people could get the wrong impression, could get the wrong idea, and you know, I got to protect myself and you, to be honest. So yeah, it's extremely hard to talk about. You know, one of the reasons why I do the counselling job, do the teenage charity LGBT counselling job, is that basically it's, you know, it's all anonymous. It's all anonymous. You know, none of us know who we're talking to. Basically, we're all just giving out general advice and helpfulness and stuff like that. And if we do go into deeper topics, we do make sure that basically we don't talk about that basically that we don't know who we're talking to. You know, that there's practically no chance that we could meet up. You know, so. Yeah, I know. I'm also 16, so yeah, I'm really gutted that I don't have a lot of friends that don't like going swimming. I don't have a lot of friends that don't like going swimming. That means you do have a lot of friends. That's a double negative. So you don't have many friends that like going swimming. Is that what you're trying to say? Or yeah. It's a little hard. But yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. Yeah. So Saban, as long as we don't meet, we could talk about anything. But if there's a possibility that we are going to meet at some point, then, you know, I could get into a lot of trouble because essentially, you know, like if a policeman like just randomly arrested me, he would be like, well, you were talking to this to an underage person about sexual stuff, you know, and we have evidence because it's online. So yeah, you know. So yeah, it is a shame, but yeah. So when your leg's better, then maybe we can like I don't mind like going to a movie with you. I don't mind like generally hanging out with you, doing any of that stuff. But essentially, I'm not going to go over to yours, and I can't invite you to mine, and we're not going to like be able to go drinking or anything because you can't drink yet legally. So, you know, it's all, yeah. Oh, by the way, I got Thor Ragnarok on Blu-ray. Like, I got that today as well while I was in Tesco. That was awesome. Me and my partner are going to watch that probably tomorrow night when we're having a Chinese or something. I don't know, it depends. It was going to be tonight when we're having Chinese, but I can't have it tonight because I've got a bad tummy. So yeah, I love that movie. That's one of my favorite Marvel movies ever. Really awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Dell's and basically watch it there. I don't know. So yeah, just like no situation. Basically, like I can meet you, but no situation where it's going to sound weird and creepy, a little bit creepy, you know. It came out today. That's so great. I'm so glad that our Tesco's isn't well known enough for people to give a shit when things come out. You know? Yeah. So we could go shopping together and stuff. Like I said, anything that involves just hanging out that doesn't involve getting our clothes off is perfectly fine. Is perfectly valid. So I just had to interject with the whole Thor Ragnarok thing because I was like, ooh, I got something to watch later. I really want to watch that now, but I can't because I'm kind of working. I'm trying to think of what else I need to do. Oh! I've done my Mother's Day card. Did you see the Mother's Day card? I did my Mother's Day card. I'm pretty sure I already showed you. See, this is what happens with felt pens. It loves the felt pens. The focus. Yeah, it loves the felt pens. It just soaks up this paper. This is the same paper. Just soaks it up so much. It goes right through it. It's crazy. So Dean's one, I want his opinion on, and I want to talk to him about. So I can't do Dean's one just yet. So what else? What other one can I do? Let's go through the sketches and find out. We have Panda Fox. I kind of want to get Panda Fox's opinion before I do his one. So I probably can't do his one. Just want to get his opinion. I've done Jeffrey's one and the background and everything. The Men of the Den. That's what I can do. I can actually test out things on this one because I'm not that fussed about it, to be honest. But yeah. But Jeffrey's here, so that's cool. He says, "Hi, Tubbs. I'm sorry you've got upset tummy. Grab your hugs and snuggles." Yeah. Well, it happens to everyone. It's just that, you know, when you've got a tummy as big as mine, it can feel upset a lot more. Was it before or after the wolf? The fat wolf? I think it was after the wolf. Jeffrey, what do you think? Oops. Just I do the outline and everything. What do you think, dude? It good? Do you like? Random glowies on it just now. But yeah. So yeah, the Cubs Out Loud one is a big no-no. I've got these new pens to try out on this. So I can do that. Do the outlines and then I can color it in a pencil. It's awesome tubs, that's just what I wanted. I love it. Excellent. Well, I'm still going to try out the printing it off technique and seeing if I can actually do just test runs on the colors and everything, because I've got new pens. I don't know if you saw that in earlier, but I've got even more pens and colored pencils, and they're pretty good. So yeah, I'm actually going to do this one in color. I'm going to try to see if I can do this one in color, Dean's one. But for now, I have the Men of the Den. Got the Men of the Den one to do. So I might do that one. So these are the pens and pencils that can work on this pad. We've got the ballpoint pens, the gel pens, and the coloring pencils. And they're the same kind of and brand and everything, like the pens. That porch looks amazing. It's not that great, Jeff. I'm just glad you like it. I just realized something that I've got to do. Oh, shit. But no, these are the new colored pencils, and they're really nice. I already showed Saban them. But no, I'm really glad that you like it. I'm going to be, do you know, should I do that? I'll do that instead of starting this, because I realized that I've got to do something in the house. Oh, Jesus. So I can't really start doing anything else. Son of a bitch. Oh. Yeah, just when I think I'm ready. Anyway. Do you know what I can do before I go, though? So that tonight isn't a complete loss. Yes, that's great. You got new supplies tubs, yay. I'll quickly show you the supplies. And then I'm going to actually send Jeffrey his picture. And also see if I can actually print it out, because essentially the printer's on the network and I can actually print off this picture and see if it actually comes out better or not, so that I can actually try the different color schemes and everything on that paper that the printer spits out, see if these pens actually work on that paper. So yeah. Oh, Wolfie, damn it, you're here. You know, I'm not going to be here much longer, but I will show you my supplies just quickly. Sabin, you've already seen these. What about Camden? I'm sure that isn't it, or is it going to be a no? What about Camden? What do you mean, for us meeting? Yeah, we can meet for like a stroll down Camden. I don't mind that. But anyway, yeah. So today I went to Tesco, which is basically a supermarket in the UK. It's like a superstore kind of thing, but it's a really tiny superstore. I know it doesn't make sense. It's a supermarket. But no, while I was there, I got a bunch of stuff, including this tiny pad, which is the baby version of, again, Sabin's seen all this stuff. And even if you are just getting to well, still worth seeing it. Well, that's nice, Dwarfy. I do honestly appreciate it. And yeah, I was going to ask you about your birthday, but Sabin beat me to it. But you see, this is my regular drawing pad that stays in my pocket. But this one's so tiny. It's so mini. This can go in my actual pants pocket, not just my cargo shorts pocket, because that's where this normally stays. It goes in my cargo, one of my bigger pockets on my cargo pants. But no, this is an A6. This is A6 paper, and this is A7 paper, and the drawing pad is A5. So, what the paper sizing, by the way, it's usually it's usually half. It goes up every time you half the size of your paper. So if I was to put this, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to show you. Oh no! So here's the drawing pad. So if I do this, you can see it's half the size of a, the two of these make up one of these, and this is A5. So this is A6. So this is A6. Stay. Everything's falling off my desk. So this is A6, and this is A7. It's actually small. Like it's so tiny. It's so tiny. It's so cute. But I found this. This is only a £1. That's pretty good. But then I found, because I went into the stationery section and got that, I found these, and these are different coloured. Oh yeah, I sended you birthday messages, but you didn't reply. It was oh, it's okay. And Wolfie, I do always appreciate the hugs. And I found these, and if you can see these, they're gel and ballpoint pens. So, and they're all different colours. They're all different colours, and we already did go through them and to see which ones actually work on the pad and which ones work on the finer paper. So I know which ones do. We've already tested all of these out. But also I found these. These are pencils. These are colouring pencils, coloured pencils, but they're the professional art ones. They're not just for kids and stuff, but they're made by the same company that do the felt pens. And of course they open up just like this. They're the triangular design, which is very nice and handy to have in your hand. And yeah, they look pretty awesome. And I got 2 extra colors, so that's pretty cool. But not only do I get these, but those pencils are, yeah, and they were just at my supermarket. But there's more. There's more. Now, these are the original felt pens. These are the pens that I normally get, right? These are the normal felt coloring pens, the professional art pens and all that stuff. I got these 7 years ago, 8 years ago. That's how long I've had these for. I used to do tattoo designs with them and stuff. But yeah, so these are made by the same company that made these. In fact, I saw these in the store today, so that's amazing. But not only did they have the pencils, but they had ballpoint pens, coloring ballpoint pens, the same design, the same pack as these. It's the same pack, the exact same colors as these. So it's good that I got the same colors. Unfortunately, these ballpoint pens, the paper drinks the ink up as much as it does the felt pens, which is a pain in the ass. However, these things, they feel more comfortable in the hand. Well, they feel more comfortable to draw with, because I'm not worried about damaging the actual felt tips and stuff. But the felt tips are nicer to fill in a larger space. So there's advantages to using these both. So this was a complete waste, kind of. But well, saving, you shouldn't be mad. Jeffrey says, wow, very nice pens. Pens and pencils are very good. Cool. Found some awesome supply stubs. But these are my favorites. There's 20 different colors. Everything's going to fall over now. I've been keeping them in this bag. But these are the original pack of colors. This has twice the amount of colors. I'm going to put these back. And I'm going to put these pen backs. But these things are even better. They're basically pens, but they are finer points to them. They have a finer point to them. They have more control. I can get more detail out of these pens than any of the pens that I've got. Even the ballpoint pen, even the ballpoint black pen. So these are amazing. And as you can see, there are so many different colors to choose from this time. So that is amazing. Unfortunately, I can't use them still on the pad because they are basically felt tip pens, but they have a super fine point. They're for art detailing and stuff like that. And they're very, very good. They're very nice pens. So, but yeah, I found these. This was £20, so it wasn't super expensive. About as expensive as you would expect to pay for some nice, decent art supplies. So yeah, and they came in a really nice box. I love that they came in this box and not some cheap packaging. I love these things. I'm actually annoyed because these are Tesco's own brand. These things, they come in this kind of like thing that's a little bit shrink wrap and a little bit pencil case, and I hate this thing. This thing's horrible. It's bullshit. So I'm probably going to get a pencil case to basically hold this because I can't deal with this. This is too much. It's too annoying. It's too annoying. If I want to get a ballpoint pen out, I have to go through the back and pick out the color for the gel pen and stuff. I do like that it's gel pens and ballpoints. It's not just ballpoint pens, and they are quite good. And I can use them on the pad, so that's awesome. But yeah, really nice, really good. Super appreciate them, honestly. Have we lost Saban? We've lost somebody. But yeah, these things, the detail that I can get from these things is going to be so much better. So really happy about this. But yeah, so some pretty good finds. I also got the Avengers Thor Ragnarok on Blu-ray. I basically treated myself because essentially I knew I wasn't going to go out today, so that was kind of sad. So I basically splurged on some new stuff to make me feel better, because that always makes me feel better. It makes everybody feel better. Oh, did we lose Wolfie then? We lost somebody. Oh no, they're back. Somebody's back. We went down from 3 viewers to 2 viewers is all. So I knew that was going to be like Jeffrey and somebody else. But anyway, they're back. Anyway, I got that, and also I got Diet Coke Mango, which seems to have replaced my super yummy, super tasty. Who's gone then? Did Jeffrey leave? Wolf is here still. But I got Mango Coke, Mango Diet Coke to try. So that's something. I normally get like the if I'm going to the store to get like stuff, then I usually treat myself by end up getting, oh my god, my skin tag's gone down. I'm missing a bit of my skin tag. It's finally falling off. That makes me super happy. I'm not bleeding. That's good. So yeah, and I found out that my Tesco, my local Tesco actually does sell my tobacco there. That's great. Normally I'd have to fortunately I only have to get it like twice a month, if that. But yeah, I normally have to go like 16 miles to get my tobacco. That's amazing that it's here now, so that's cool. So everybody's here. Who left? Did I leave? I don't know. Anyway, it's probably somebody just dropped connection just for a second, but everything's fine, honestly, guys. So yeah, I've basically just been doing the finishing touches on the details for Dean's picture, including the background, and adding his bare face into his picture because he wanted the bare face in the picture. But without Dean being here, I can't actually ask him what he wants for it. But I might do another live stream after I've had my dinner, because I was planning to have my dinner, but I wasn't feeling hungry because I've got a weird tummy. So yeah. Saban says, "Oh my god, oh my good god, Tubbs, what have they done to Coke? Like first it's ginger from Pepsi, now it's mango. What is going through their head? I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, dude. It sounds dangerously close to the word dildo. But yeah, I like the ginger Pepsi. I don't mind the ginger Pepsi. I liked citrus, the citrus flavor of Diet Coke. I thought that was nice. I used to like that. But they basically pulled that from the shelves, and that's really annoying. I haven't been able to find it for like a couple months now. And then this appeared on their shelves, the Mango Coke, the Mango Diet Coke. And yeah, I'm going to try it and see if I like this one better. I like mango, I really do. So this should be nice. But yeah, it's just a shame that they don't keep the citrusy Coke or anything like that. So yeah. Jeffrey says, "Oh, well, Tubbs, you deserve to treat yourself. Great big hugs. Thanks, dude. You won't even taste the mango from the Coke." Well, maybe. I don't know. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to load Jeffrey's picture onto the computer and then send it to him. Because I'm nice like that. That's a picture of Damon's butt. Why did my computer just load that picture? I know that's on my phone, but Jesus, it's just like, that's nice. Oh, and here's Damon's butt. I was like, okay. Who? What? Yeah. Anyway. Scanning. Where are you? It's those ones from the scanning app. So I'm going to move these into this folder. make a couple of touch-ups to the scans, and then I'm going to send them to Jeffrey, and I'm going to send them to the computer in the house. And then I've got to go. Then I will have to go. I have stuff to do. Ugh. It's annoying being an adult and having responsibilities and stuff. Like, that's like so uncool. But you know, it happens. Right, I'm going to, first of all, I've got to load it. It's got a pre-render on the computer. Pre-rendering. Actually, you know what? I can actually do that to it. So, okay. So, guys, what's been happening with you guys? Everything okay? Oh, that looks nice. Oh, I like that. God, if I up the clarity or the sharpness, it fucks with the color. But I don't want that to happen. Oh well. Oh, the skin tag's fine, guys. Honestly, is no big deal. Right, I've got 2 scans because I wasn't convinced about one of them, but they both look fine, which is fine with me. I like this one better though, so what I'm going to do is, why is that blurry? Oh, it's not. It's fine. I'm just going to crop it a little bit more because it's showing the edge of the pad a little bit. There we go. So I cropped it. So, hope you find something to eat that won't upset your cute and very snuggly tummy. Thank you, Jeffrey. I'm sure I will. I've actually got a pre-made sandwich in there that needs eating, so that should be fine. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? I was moving the wrong slider. Oh, I want to up the contrast. There we go. So I've got the actual lined sketch here. And save. Wolfie says, basically my week has consisted of having a friend visit and eating myself into a stupor at a Chinese buffet. You damn it. I was going to do that today. Well, I was going to do that tomorrow, but eventually, you know, I was going to eat the lots today. I'm doing that next week instead. It's not that big of a loss. Right. There's the sketch done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this one. Slightly poorer version. Up the contrast, up the clarity. But the exposure I'm going to up as well on this one. Wow, even if I turn it all the way up, it still looks a bit funny. but you can still make out certain lines. I'm okay with that though. That's what I need. So right. Now I'm going to try and find the printer. Oh, damn it. I've got to find the stupid printer. I'm trying to find the printer, stupid computer. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm on the network. There should be the printer right here. But it's not on here. So I can't do that. So yeah. But that's not a complete loss, because I've at least got the file, so that's good. I'm triggered. Yes, I was triggered. I want to go to a buffet. I cannot go to a buffet. Oh, that's why it's slightly blurry. There's something on the camera lens. Can I use this image anyway? Aha, found it. Right. Found the right one. Holy crap, the wind is getting worse. It can be, yeah. But it's fine. Like, are you outside in it? Then it should be fine. Right. Yeah, okay. It's looking a bit... I'm going to give it a sepia kind of hint. Just a hint of sepia. There we go. And add a little bit of vignette. A vignette, because I always like that word. Vignette. And save. And there you go. So what we've done, I'll show you guys. So what we've done is we got Jeffrey's picture, and this is the unshaded version. This is just the ink version. And then I've got a super light version. That's what I'm going to be sending to the printer, and I'm going to be outlining everything in whatever color that Jeffrey wants, and actually trying some of the pen designs and stuff on this one to see, just to see how it looks, just to see how it looks, and also to give Jeffrey his rightful picture, and to see if it will work on Dean's picture after I do it. So we've got that one, and then we've got the very toned down one that I can see still. It's kind of like I'm going to trace over it with the different pens and stuff. But no, there's the finished product. And that's the thing that I'm sending to Jeff. But eventually Jeff's going to get the actual thing, because I'm actually going to send him all of his artworks and stuff. He's my first customer. So yeah, guys, that's that. Right, I did say I was going to go, and I am. By the way, Wolfie, you said you ate yourself into a stupor. Does that mean that you were nice and full and overly satisfied, and you enjoyed a really nice drink afterwards and had some nice belly rubs? Because if you did, I'm super happy for you, but I'm also so jealous and annoyed. So yeah. But Jeff, it's not over yet. I'm still trying to find my stupid Gmail. Oh, there it is. Right. And now I've got to find the email address. Here we go, loading my Gmail. Loading. Yes, I know, Google. Thank you for paying me, you bastards. Oh. And do you want the traced out one as well? Oh, damn it. Do you want the traced out one as well? I'll send you the traced out one just in case you want to get it. You want to have a go at messing with it yourself. Just in case. Just trying to see if there's any extra pictures that you might like, but I think you've got everything, you know. So yeah. I like how they're different things. Send already, damn it. Oh, one more to do. Come on. I just got that wind. Right, Jeff, let me know when you get that. Wolfie says very full, and it came after having 2 plates of homemade spaghetti the day before. Okay. Okay. I don't think jealous comes into this, but more pissed off that way. Well, because I didn't, I was supposed to go buffet tomorrow, and I'm not going to get the chance to now, and it sucks. You know, I'm not going to a buffet until next week. I want to go now. Well, at least you had a good B-day. What was your friend like? Oh. Yes, you're right, Tubbs. I do, but whatever you are sending me, I'll be so glad to see. Well, like I said, you'll be getting the actual paper copy and the slightly bigger copy as well, because I'm actually going to print it out on A4. You've got an A3, but I'm actually going to print out an A4 and actually do a bit more detail and on the face and everything, and just make sure that it gets perfect. It gets perfectly done, and do a bunch of testing on it as well, because then I can test out what Dean's one will look like. I can try out all my new pens, and everything will be great. So we're still talking about food now. You can talk about food. I don't mind, honestly. You know. And time with my friend was very nice. It's Brimstone on Twitter. Should I look him up? Should I? Tempted. Very tempted. Oh, we're bad here. We're bad. Just to chill with you guys and to test out the mango. Let's test out this mango. Does smell mango-y. I'm going to stick around for a little bit. He's a rather round, cuddly badger. Oh, I think I know that guy. I think I know that guy. I'm gonna have to now. You've set me off. So I'll just. Yeah. Yep, he's adorable, but then again, you know me and Santa Bears. I'm not scrolling down his Twitter feed. I'm totally not scrolling down his Twitter feed looking for pictures of him. There's a video. I've only seen a picture of him. Son of a bitch. He's going to make me work for these pictures, isn't he? Bastard. Huh. You know what? I'm not going to scroll. I'm just going to use the thing, the little wheel on the side, because it's getting ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to go for tweets. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm doing the thing again. Yeah, cute. Very tempted to hit the follow button. Cat dad. Ah, oh no, oh. He was all cute and everything, and then cats. He's a rather round, cuddly badger. Yeah, I read that. I read that already, but yeah, I believe that. I believe that. I'll search him later as well, see what he looks like. Yeah, most of his other pictures are under his After Dark account. It's great. Jeff Saban says, "Tubbs, you're a liar. We can hear the mouse scrolling." I was being creepy. Okay, you got me right. Tubbs, thanks, Tubbs. I got it. Great big hugs. Anytime, Jeff. Anytime. Mm. That is weird. That's very artificially mango. It's mango flavor. I don't think it's ever seen mango. Weird aftertaste. I'm either going to get used to that or begin hating it. Hopefully, I'm going to get used to that. Hopefully. No promises. Is there any tobacco in this pipe? Ah, I love the word hellfire for some reason. Okay. It's a weird taste. It's very sickly. Definitely smells off. It's okay. Also, Tubbs, there is another mango flavored drink called Rubicon. Oh, called Rubicon Mango Fizzy, and it's non-fizzy. I like that. I like the fizzy and non-fizzy. That has gone out, but then again, it's from last night, so I can't blame it. Oh, Wolfie, do you like cigars as well, or is it just do you just like pipes? Because after a really nice, super yummy, super big buffet, I do like to enjoy a nice, big, fat cigar. Just super satisfying as well. And a good beer or anything alcoholic. Just a nice alcoholic beverage. It's perfectly over satisfying for me, and that's why I love. And that and belly rubs at the same time is that's basically sex. Like, all of that together is basically sex. Basically. Like, I would say something like, all I need is somebody sucking on my dick. But basically, I'd be okay with that. Just that alone. Just belly rubs after a big buffet while I'm enjoying a nice alcoholic beverage and a cigar. Jesus. I like cigars probably way too much than I should. Well, luckily, are you in America? If you're in America, then you're fucking lucky, because over in the UK, that's expensive. It's 25 bucks for a stick, a good one, a good cigar. One cigar. You know, I'm really pissed off actually because my cousin, who I knew he likes cigars. He doesn't like pipes. He just likes cigars. I knew he liked cigars. He lives in Buffalo, and basically I was like, you know, I told him that, you know, I really like the Alec Bradley Texas Losarios or whatever they're called. They're my favorites. Do I have a wrapper? I have a wrapper somewhere. I've got my cutter, but I don't have a wrapper. It's on here somewhere. It's on my desk somewhere. But yeah, it's like they cost £25, 25 British pounds. And I said that to him, and he was like, "That's how much I spent on the box." And I was like, "You fucker, you fucking knew it." Such a bastard, such a bastard. But yeah, it's like for one cigar in the UK, you can get a box in the US. Not a big box, but still. But yeah, what cigars do you like? Do you like Alec Bradley? What's the other really nice brand that I had from the States? I've got a Flying Pig. I can't remember who makes that. It's the name of the cigar. Someone says, really? I never knew that. Never knew what. Wolf says, Google searches how to build a location gateway to connect the US to UK. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. I'd love to hang out with you. You sound like a nice guy. Also, like you go to buffets and stuff, and that's so annoying. I can't go to buffets. Whatever. We don't have that much buffet around here, I think. What? Oh, Savin, the buffets are everywhere. You know, you can find Chinese buffets everywhere. Jeffrey says, "Wow, yes, that is expensive, and just for one, £25. I don't know how much that is in the US, but essentially, it's like I know for 30 bucks, my cousin got some nice Alec Bradley's for 30 bucks, and it was like, oh, you bastard." It was just like, you know, I was just typing, you know, like, because we email each other, but I was just typing to him, you know, like, oh yeah, like yeah, I can get the really nice ones. They're like this brand, and they this, you know, they cost £20. And he was like, oh yeah, they cost around about around about that much here in the US. And I was like, oh really? That's expensive, isn't it? He said, I know, but for a box, that's not that bad. And I was like, I meant for one stick. And he was like, oh no, you can get a box over here. And I was like, fuck. Oh shit. It's just, yeah. I have one a month. I have one cigar a month, if I'm lucky. I've been hoarding my monthly cigars so that I can go to Vegas and really enjoy it. The problem is that when I go to Vegas, I want to go to an actual cigar store and pick myself up a lot of nice cigars so I can bring back with me. So yeah. Now my nose is. Let's try the mango again. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. There's too much of a weird artificial aftertaste. But yeah. Wolfie says, well, if you make it to the Midwest, there's a specific buffet I'd take you to. I won't go into specifics yet, but it's the mother of all Chinese buffets I've seen. Well, I like the world buffets, you know. I like to get like all sorts of stuff. But I am a sucker for good noodles and good satay chicken and good sweet and sour. This is why I like buffets. You know, I can get basically anything I want. Anything. Mm. So, but this is what makes me uncomfortable a little bit. Is that you've written here? This is just what you've written. Okay. So Tubbs' favorite day is a big buffet, having a drink, and then having a cigar after a long meal, and then sex. And I never knew that belly rubs, that belly Tubbs was considered sex. Wow. I've learned so much you don't hear that here than school. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm talking to a wider community, I can reveal that basically it is like sex to me. But everybody's different. You know, my belly just happens to be very sensitive, and when it's nice and full, it's even more sensitive, and things happen to work better when my belly is nice and full. Overly full most of the time. Mm. I've actually heard that you can actually send like cigars from the States, but I've got a friend who basically was offering to do that for me, but he won't because, well, I don't know. He hasn't brought it up since. It's really annoying because, yeah, that would be nicer, you know, because it's really expensive in the UK. I think it's all the import fees. Saban, it wasn't rude. It's just that, you know, the knowledge that you're under 18 is kind of what throws it for me. You know, it just makes me a little bit uncomfortable talking about that stuff specifically to you. You know. Yeah, I can't keep that lit while I'm talking to you guys. Normally it works, but not tonight. Right, I have to go do. I have to go see if there's any food for me in the house, and also check on my partner and stuff, and also see if I can actually send this picture to the printer. But yeah, what's going to happen next is that basically sometime tonight, so a little bit later than Saban will be up, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so like I said, it's just a bit uncomfortable, just a little bit uncomfortable talking about that specific things, specifically to you, you know. But anyway, yeah, I will be doing a live tubs editing on the Tanker Tubs channel a little bit later, and potentially some more filming, although it's probably not going to happen. I don't know. I'm going to see what I can do, but I will be back on the Tank Subs channel, in other words, to do a live stream in about a couple of hours, about 2 hours time, maybe a bit less. Who knows? It just depends on how long it takes for me to find something to eat something, print this thing off, talk to my partner, and then check work email and stuff. So I'll be back there, but it depends how tired I am afterwards. After I do that, I'll probably be back on here again on this channel to maybe try out some of the pencils and pens and stuff like that on the Cubs Out Loud picture and see how that goes. So yeah, hope to see you guys fairly soon. Hope to see you guys fairly soon. Say bye, Tubbs, and I'll hit the goodbye button. But before that, a quick belly rubs and a belly flash for you guys. Not so full tonight, so it's all nice and soft and jiggly. And I'll see you then. Oh, Wolfie said see you then. That's cool. Yeah, I'll see you guys then. So that's fine if you don't fill up to whatever time is good. Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. Wolfie, always a pleasure talking to you about stuff. Anything, honestly. Just always a pleasure to be with you guys. I'm going to finish this, actually. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's neither pleasant or unpleasant. And it does give you a weird aftertaste, so... Anyway, guys. Laters.